Who were you before shifting gears?
Oh goodness, who was I before shifting gears? Well, that honestly feels like a lifetime ago, but I did a lot of things. I kind of was a jack of all trades. I taught, I worked in the wine industry, I worked at a veterinary office. I was a student for most of it because I have my bachelor's and my master's. So, to be honest, the majority of my time was spent in school and working side jobs.
Where did you go to school and what shaped you during that time?
Well, just like my husband, I am a Paso native. So I graduated Paso Robles High School in '07 and then took some time off, went to Cuesta, went to UCSB, got my bachelor's in anthropology. And then I took some more time off and I got my master's at Arizona State University in sustainability. So a lot of those things culminated in who I am today and the fact that I could come into this industry. Because I'm not a mechanic, I don't have any technical training, but what I do have is a really strong customer service, education, business background. And to be honest, to be in this industry, you gotta have some courage. You gotta have some bravery to be a business owner because it's your entire life. But also, there's a lot of egos, customers and staff. To be a business owner, you really gotta wade through that and toe the line between appeasing people and doing what's ethically right and fair for everybody.
What experience early on showed you how you didn't want things to be done?
Well, I hate to say it, but in my early 20s, I ended up at a stereotypical mechanic shop. And you know the kind where they're not that good at communicating. You're constantly calling them to see what's going on with your car. You don't even know when it's going to be done. Needless to say, when I was in Arizona going to school, I was still in my 20s at that point, and it was not a fun or transparent experience. My AC went out in Arizona in my '98 RAV4 that I still have, by the way, because if you have a good mechanic, you have an older car. But you know, he tried. He didn't do the best job. He was not transparent about what he was doing, why he was doing it, what the recommendations were. I had no choices. I had no options. He gave me one estimate. I said, yes, just get it done. Needless to say, it was not fixed. It was not fixed right the first time. And, that has really stuck with me because that was one of my few personal experiences um, that I can match a lot of customer stories. And that's why it's hard finding a good shop. That's the shop we wanted to be. We wanted to be the go-to shop, the trusted shop, the nice shop, the shop that knows how to communicate with each other and its customers. It sounds so simple, but it's hard to find these days.
Why was it important for you to build this place differently?
I think, that comes from the type of person that you are or that you want to be. Whether you're a business owner or an employee of someone else's, that professional pride, I really think that starts early on when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, and you're developing your sense of self. Um, we wanted this shop to be different because we want to be good people, and that takes a lot of effort. If you want to have a good business and that's what you strive for, you literally have to be a good person all the time. You have to embody it. You have to set the stage. You have to be the example. That's why we're involved in the community. That's why we do everything we can for our staff by providing them with simple stuff like good snacks and drinks to, educational opportunities. They're already incredibly talented individuals because this is a lifestyle, and that goes right into being a good person. To be good at this job, to be good at working in the auto repair industry, you you have to be a good person. It's a whole lifestyle choice. You want to be healthy, you want to take care of your community, you want to charge correctly, you want to source the right parts, you want to give the best warranty. It's all folded into each other.
What did these experiences teach you about responsibility and trust?
Oh, responsibility and trust are the foundation of what we do. For someone to come in and bring us their vehicle, hand over their hard earned cash, whether it's for an oil change, alignment, a new transmission, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's still, that is someone's livelihood being poured into yours, and you want to make sure that you're taking care of them the right way, the first time. Um, and you know, it circles back to being a good person. You want to be responsible, you want to take care of your community, you want to take care of your staff, you want to take care of yourself and your family. We all want to live comfortably and be happy, so you just try and do the right thing all the time.
Why Paso Robles? Why build this here?
Paso Robles is where I grew up. It's where we grew up. It's where we are raising our child. So it's very important that we take care of the community that built us and took care of us.
How does being part of this community influence how you run this shop?
Well, when you take care of your neighbor, you kind of have to do a good job. Let's be honest. We see these people every day, so not only is it this, I don't know, kind of negative safety net, like, ooh, I better do a good job because I see you every day. It's a little bit more than that. There are friends, there are neighbors, they're the same people that work at the grocery store we go to, and, work at Target where you get your everyday essentials, or Walmart. It doesn't matter. We're all in this together, and we understand that when you keep the money in the community, it takes care of the community itself. And we're not just Jimmy and Leigh-Ann at Shifting Gears. We are a part of the community. We love this community, and like I said before, it's where we grew up here. It took care of us, and now we're going to try and take care of it.
What does doing it right mean to you?
Doing it right means doing it right the first time, doing it ethically, doing it fair, having some fun. And, we're also all humans, so if something doesn't go quite right, we definitely want to hear about it. And that's part of doing it right, is we want our customers to feel a sense of security with us, whether something goes wrong or goes right. We genuinely want to know about it, because if we don't, there's no way we can improve. That's a part of education. That's a part of being a professional and not just having a job. We need feedback to constantly improve and be better than we were last month. And I think that's something that I'm really proud of us and our team here at Shifting Gears, is we're not stationary, we're not complacent. We always want to do better and be better. That takes a lot of discipline and compassion, and we all support each other in it. And I love that we do that.
When someone trusts you with their car, what matters most to you?
When someone trusts us with their car, it means that they are inviting us to be a part of their lives. We might not be sitting at the dinner table with them, but we're the ones that they trust with fixing the number one or number two biggest investment in their lives. Your house is usually number one. Your car is going to be number two. This is the big hunk of metal that gets you to school, to work, to daycare, to put food on your table. It is an integral part of your life and mine, and we really want to make sure that we do a good job. So if someone is handing over their vehicle to us, I think it's incredibly special and incredibly important that we're the ones that they choose for that.
And one last question. Why do you do this?
Well, to be honest, there's a selfish reason and then there's a professional reason. So, selfishly, I'm good at it. I learned that I was good at it. Was I good at the beginning? No. Am I pretty decent now? I'd like to think so. You know, we've taken a staff of one, pretty much, Jimmy and I, to a staff of 10, and it's a beautiful thing. I enjoy being good at something, like a lot of people. The other reason why I do it is that I genuinely enjoy hospitality. I genuinely enjoy customer service and making someone happy or making something that could be stressful a little bit easier.